Right side, Edwards. And there's the rejection. On the court for Minnesota. They've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the four-man position. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all see.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Here's Cook. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're really working the paint now.
Down low. Here's Cook. Basket's good. Cook's got his second bucket on the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Jay, hounded by Ball. Yep, count it.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Stewart outside. Here's Cook. Edwards, the pass to Ball. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards finds Stewart. Gets the 3 ball to go. Stewart's got 13.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Jay. Oh, he cranks it down right on Anthony Edwards. Goodness.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball outside. Pass to Cook. Oh, from deep. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Puts up a deep 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Here's Edwards. Miami making their last shot. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got 5 rebounds in the game. They double him with McDaniels. To the wing, right side. Pass to Jay. The steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Edwards. Blocked. There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter here. Here's Jay. Clock at 6. McDaniels covering. Out to the right wing. Drills it from deep. 16 points for him.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Outside Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jay. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Edwards. A shot to stop the run. On target from range. Edwards got 11 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Miami. And we take a listen in now to Tom Tip.
Everyone talking down there.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And for Minnesota, Dillingham out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Stewart in at the 3 spot. Here's Jay. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Pass to Jay. Takes it inside. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And that one is stuffed right through.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Minnesota has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Nembhard outside. Here's Dillingham. Fires the 3. Tipped. And he gets it back. Back to Nembhard. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Ball, he's checked in for Nembhard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. We'll Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Ball with it. Here's Thor. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. And then Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Ball surveys the floor. Nails it from 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 21 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Rebound Miami.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Jay, hounded by Ball. And he drives in. And a two-handed jam!
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. For 3. That one doesn't drop. Miami has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Got a hand on it. Over to the wing. Here's Thor. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Thor's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Jay. Five on the clock. To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Minnesota with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Inside. Tipped away. Stewart inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
For Miami, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. Oh! And he throws it down with one hand.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the field.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Cook, the pass to Stewart.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And there's the screen. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Jay, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
1:44 left to play in the fourth. Now here's Stewart. He's covered closely. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Jay, hounded by Ball. Elbow shot, and he hits the jumper. 23 points in the game.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
The shot's good.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Here's Jay, and the 17-footer goes down. Jay's got 40 points.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Edwards. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
31.
That is big-time strength from Anthony Edwards. He's got the perfect basketball frame.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. Three-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
15. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cook, and here's Stewart. They set a pick, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. It's tipped. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2. Number 15.
And so he makes both from the line. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. Ball outside. And so Miami takes the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.